Hi everyone. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever looked at a research article full of numbers or boring text and wondered, how am I supposed to present all this in a small space of a slide or a newsletter or a brochure? Well, you're not alone. Most of us feel that way. That's why today I want to show you a cool technique I use in health and medical storytelling called show, don't tell. It's a way to turn those dull tables and stats into eye-catching graphics. Let's start. My name is Ninad and I'm a medical communicator, and I create meaningful and scientifically accurate stories for healthcare products and services. Yes, stories. Why not? Because we all love a good story. Stories of healthcare and medicine are different from what you read or see around, but they still follow the same principles. Let's look at an example of how you can use show don't tell technique to make your stories stand out. This is a clip taken from a research article on benign prostatic hyperplasia. Here in the highlighted text, you can see the author claiming that 3 in 5 men with probable BPH had poor quality of life and unsatisfied with their urination experience. If I want to put this disease impact data in a slide like this type of layout feels too wordy and honestly a little dull. While it might work for a research article, it's not ideal when your audience is short on time or isn't focused. So instead of filling slides with text, it's much better to use visuals that grab attention quickly. Here you can apply show don't tell technique and create an interesting yet technically correct visual like this. You can see I'm not telling the reader, instead I'm trying to show them. A row of 5 men-like figures, 3 are colored orange, 2 are grey. Instantly, you can see 3 in 5 men suffered from issues related to BPH. It sticks in your mind. Turning information into a picture or graphic gives some edge to your material. And the visuals not only stand out, but also stay a lot more in the mind of the reader. Basically, it stimulates the visual sense of the reader. Let's look at another example. In this table, the author compares patients who received the high dose vaccine to those who received the standard dose, and highlights how the rate of hospitalization differs between these two groups. Instead of just reading the numbers, wouldn't it be more powerful to see this difference through a simple and clear graphic? Let's represent it in a graph like this. Instead of just listing the numbers, this graph is created from the data given in the table. When you turn data into a visual, your audience can immediately see the difference between high dose and standard dose vaccine. It makes your work more engaging and sparks conversations. You already know that people are far more likely to remember a picture than a paragraph. These are just a few ways you can make your content visually interesting and connect with your audience. I bet you can think of even more creative and impactful ways to showcase your medical information. This technique is a tool in medical communications which can help you deliver your message in an impactful way. Show don't tell technique is commonly used by fiction writers to create vivid settings and atmosphere for their stories. The technique is said to be attributed to Anton Chekov, a Russian story writer, who is considered one of the greatest story writers of his time. Chekov once said, "Don't tell me the moon is shining, show me the glint of light on broken glass." Though our world of medical writing is far from fiction writing, we can nevertheless borrow great ideas and apply it to enhance our writing skills. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. Please tell me in the comments where and how you have applied this technique in your work. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video.